What is going on, people? OG DBW, in case some do say debunk, it is what it is. We here, guys. We got this game. Yo, it's a good one, man. It's a good one. We all go for this one. These some good teams, man. This is actually two good teams. So these Moroccans are nice, bro. I can't even lie. We all go for this one. Cause I can't lie. I got Wait, did they start Cornet in midfield? Oh, this is interesting. I want to watch this dude. I'm intrigued. I want to see what's his name, Manu Cornet. You see, that's the thing. I ain't even looked at the lineups yet. So okay, Rabiot and Cornet in midfield. I watched Cornet the last game he played. I like the look of him, you know. I do like the look of him. So you see, what I'm thinking is Newcastle is losing all these guys. They've lost Tonali. They're about to lose Bruno Guimaraes. In my head, I'm thinking Newcastle, get that Manzimba guy from Sweden. Ooh, that was that was a good strike. So I'm thinking, okay, get Manzimba to replace Tonali. You get him in, he replaces Tonali. Then you go and you get this Manu Kone. Jesus, yo. Morocco's being pressed, you know. Morocco is being pressed. France got their foot on their necks. Yeah, so I'm saying Newcastle, right? Get that Manzimba. I can't remember his name. Is it Manzimba? But yeah, get the Swedish guy. Get him in. Get Manzimba in. He comes in. He replaces Tonali, right? Then you go and get Manu Kone, this French guy, the guy who started in the France midfield today alongside Rabiot. Get him in. He replaces Bruno Gomes. Essentially, you've got at minimum 160 million pounds to do that between Tonali money and Bruno Gomes money. So if Newcastle go and do that, wow. And they're very capable. Or if you're really at it, what you could do, right? Newcastle, if you're really at it, you go get Manu Kone, right? You get Manu Kone, this French guy, and then you go to Borussia Dortmund, and you put money down from Mecha. If you can't get Mecha, then you go for Manzimba, the Swedish cat, right? But you got options. You got options. You don't gotta be stubborn with Bruno Gomes. Just get the deals done quick. Replace Tonali, replace Bruno real quick before the window really gets going. Because you got the money to do it. You got Gordon's money. Gordon got sold for how much? How much was it? 80 million euros. Can't remember how much it was. Something like that, right? And then Tonali, 100 million pounds. And now Bruno's gonna go at minimum for 65, 70 million pounds. So at the end of the day, it's like you've got the money. I mean, you haven't even spent the Isak money. Let's not forget about that. You haven't even spent the Isak money, so the money's there. Let's not act like the money's not there. You got the money. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, if Arsenal get Bruno Guimaraes in, wow, that's arguably the best midfield in Europe. That right there. Because at PSG, you got Vitinha, you got Jean Neves, and you got Fabian Ruiz, right? At Barcelona, you got Pedri, you got De Jong, and who's the other cat? I don't even know. But like if you look at Declan Rice in the 6, Bruno Gomes in the 8, and then oh my goodness, the hypotheticals are ridiculous. You know that, right? The hypotheticals are ridiculous. Because now I'm thinking Morgan Rogers in the 10, you got Rice in the 6, Bruno, Dex in the 6, Bruno in the 8, Morgan in the 10. Although my preference, right, my preference would be still Dex in the 6, Bruno in the 8, Eze in the 10, right? And then you put, oof, you know what? Hey yo, this is something different. This is something crazy. I don't even know how. This is something different. Okay. Just work with me now. Work with me out. You got Declan Rice in the 6. Oh yeah, I want to see this Ayub Buwadi kid as well. Anyways, because people are claiming he's a deep lying playmaker, and in my head, he's a younger version of a Declan Rice. You know what I mean? When I watch him, I'm envisioning Declan Rice. Would you call Declan Rice a deep lying playmaker? No. Declan Rice is more of a destroyer. That's what I see when I look at this Ayub Buwadi. Okay. Anyways, so think about this, right? Best case scenario, transfer Arsenal, get what they want. What I want, you got Declan Rice in the 6. You got Bruno in the 8. You got Morgan Rogers in the 10. Right? At center forward, you got Victor Gyökeres. Because it's crazy for me how one season in, right? He's been in one season after not having a preseason with the team, leading the line for damn near the whole run, our championship run, right? He leads the line for the whole championship run, damn near. And then scores 20 plus goals all competitions. But you're thinking to yourself, no, how about we pair up Havertz and Julian Alvarez? What? What are you man thinking? Actually, what are you man thinking? Because I be hearing guys like James from the Gooniverse, sometimes even Curtis Shaw. I be hearing some random takes. Let's Caddis. Let's Curtis Shaw. More James from the Gooniverse. I'm hearing this man say, you know what? Let's take Gyökeres and swap him for Julian Alvarez. And then we have two guys that fit the style of play that Mikel Arteta wants to run. And I'm thinking to myself is, why are you looking to have two of the two guys that do the same thing? Why is that a good idea for you? Why is it a good idea for you to have Havertz and Julian Alvarez? Julian Alvarez does what Havertz does, but to a higher level than Havertz. Theoretically. Because Julian Alvarez hasn't arrived yet. And when I look at Julian Alvarez's numbers, they don't quite say, you know what I mean? They don't quite say he does what Havertz does, but better. They just say, okay, he's a great false nine or a great center forward that brings others into play well, right? But in terms of numbers, the numbers are pretty low. You look at last season, the numbers are pretty low. Oh, Desiree Doué got the start over Barcola today. Okay. Like, genuinely, I haven't looked at the lineups. Jeez. This Moroccan goalkeeper is brave, I'll tell you that. You know, because I'm thinking, why, if you think Julian Alvarez and Havertz do the same thing, only Julian Alvarez is that much better. Oh, wow. Morocco. Riff, bring it back. Well done, Riff. It's a good advantage. I'm thinking if you think Julian Alvarez does what Kai Havertz does, but he's better than Kai Havertz, then why are you trying to have both of them in the same team at the expense for a guy who just won you the league with a team that's not playing football to his strengths, and he still manages to score 20 plus goals, no competition, whilst leading the line during your championship season? You know what I mean? So I'm there and I'm thinking, wouldn't you rather swap Kai Havertz for Julian Alvarez and put some money on top? And then now you have Julian Alvarez and you have Victor Gyökeres, two center forwards who do different things. So now the opposition is facing Arsenal. And now the opposition are thinking, who's going to be leading the Arsenal line? Is it going to be a false nine type of center forward, Julian Alvarez? Or is it going to be running in behind, occupy the center back types center forward, Victor Gyökeres? What kind of game is Arsenal going to bring us today? Is it going to be a Declan Rice, Bruno Guimaraes, 6'8" pivot? Is it going to be a Bruno Guimaraes, Miles Lewis Skelly, 6'8" pivot? Is it going to be a Zubimendi, Miles Lewis Skelly, 6'8" pivot? Y'all understand? Like, the options are galore. And excuse me, but how are y'all scouting Ayub Buwadi when Manu Kone is right there for France? Like, please, someone help me understand what's going on here. Are y'all telling me that Ayub Buwadi for Morocco is better than Manu Kone for France? Is that what we're saying? Because if that's what we're saying, then I think we need to watch football a little bit better. That's what I'm saying. I think we need to watch football a little bit better. Because, jeez. But I'm saying if I'm Newcastle, you've already got Isak money, you've got Gordon money, and you've got Tonali money. Replace your midfielders now. Get those deals wrapped up. If you want the Swiss guy, get him. Nemecha, the German guy, Borussia Dortmund, he's there, right? You've got the money. Get it done, right? You know, it's more than 50% likely that you're going to lose your captain. Get the business done early. Get the business done early. Don't wait for what happened last season. You wait until the end of the window. Arsenal comes in, swoops Bruno Guimaraes anyways, regardless of you having said he wasn't for sale for damn near the whole window. And now, guess what? Arsenal's already taken what could have been your other target because you're acting up. But they still came in and took your guy. But now, not only do they have your guy, but they've got your what would have been your replacement for your guy as well. Just because you were dragging your feet. So Newcastle have to do their business fast. If they learned from last season, losing Alexander Isak, if they learn anything, right, they need to get the job done and get it done quick. If Newcastle learned anything last season, get the job done, get it done quick. Right? You've got the Isak money, you've got the Gordon money, you've got the Tonali money. Everything's in the bank. Because most of that money was guaranteed. Everything's in the bank. Like, it shouldn't even be like an issue. Y'all shouldn't even be begging your captain to stay right now. Y'all shouldn't even be begging your captain to stay right now. Desiree Doué is so nice. The technique, bro, the ball is so smooth under his feet. It's ridiculous. How did they let Rabiot just strut into that position? Oh my days. France just looks good, man. I mean, the ball doesn't end up where it's supposed to end up, but they just look good, man. Man United, what are you doing? How are Man United watching Mateus Nunes, Mateus Fernandes, as well as Sandro Tonali going to Tottenham? How are you letting that happen whilst you just sit by? And then you're gonna go for Andre Santos from Chelsea. He wasn't even a starter for Chelsea, and that's who you're gonna need to sign. You want Edison as well. We don't even know if that's gonna happen. You know, we don't even know if that's gonna happen. Oh, if I'm Man United, I'm looking at this French guy here, Manu Kone, right? I'm looking at him. I'm looking at Micha, the Borussia Dortmund German guy. I'm looking at him because that's competition for my midfield. Morocco looking good on the attack. Oh, nutmeg. You couldn't find anyone though. You know, Man United is so weird. Because you're going to watch Sandro Tonali and Mateus Fernandes go to Spurs. And people don't get it right now. But Spurs, right now, as we speak, currently have one of the best midfields in the Premier League. Arguably the best midfield in the Premier League, Tottenham Hotspurs, right now. Because you think about it, Sandro Tonali in the 6, Mateus Fernandes. Sorry, I keep saying Mateus Nunes. Mateus Fernandes in the 8, right? Sandro Tonali in the 6, Mateus Fernandes in the 8, and then you put Madison in the 10, right? Work with me. You got Kudus on the right. On the left, let's put Sa. Right? Let's put Sa on the left. Wait. Who do Tottenham have? I be forgetting. Oh, they got Kulusevski. Put Kulusevski on the left, right? On the right, you got Kudus. On the left, you got Kulusevski. And down the middle, fine, put Richarlison. Put Richarlison down the middle. Oh my God, that's a penalty. Referee gives it. Penalty. Penalty France. I don't know what Mazraoui was thinking. I don't know what Mazraoui's thinking. It's not even Mazraoui. It's not Mazraoui. My bad. I'm sorry, Mazraoui. But what kind of challenge is that? What kind of challenge is that? How are you just gonna dive in like that? Look at this. Look at this challenge. Oh my days! It is. It actually is Mazraoui. What are you doing? Oh, that looks like a dive. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That looks like a dive. Actually, I think. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, Mbappe goes down before there's even contact. In my humble opinion. In my humble opinion, Mbappe goes down. He starts going down before there's contact. In my humble opinion. But hey. Oh, penalty check. What does that mean when they say penalty check? Are they doubting it's a penalty? Are they thinking Kylian dove? Because in my mind, it's not a penalty. That's definitely a dive. Because he starts going down before. He starts going down before the challenge is made. Check says penalty. So it will be a penalty. Well, here's the thing. It's not a clear and obvious error, is it? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Didier Deschamps is sweating. As always. As always. Kylian Mbappe to take the penalty for France. He is not even trying to look at the goalkeeper or the goal. He's looking at everything but the goalkeeper and the goal, Kylian Mbappe. What's going on? Y'all, like, in my mind, I'm staring. If I'm taking the penalty, I'm staring down the goalkeeper. He's not even trying to look at the goalkeeper or the goal because he's thinking to himself, I might get nervous, I might miss. Nigga, I'm staring your ass down. I'm telling you that now. Check over. They were doing a VAR check all the time. Jesus Christ. That's why it's taking so long. Okay, here we go. Kylian Mbappe for the penalty. Stutter step. Save. So easy. So easy. So easy. So easy. That was a trash penalty, by the way. Trash penalty, by the way. And Morocco goalkeeper does it justice. What's his name? Bono. Is that your name? His name is Bono. Great save. Trash penalty. Trash, absolute trash penalty. I don't know what's. You see, I think the arrogance has gotten to these forwards. Y'all think these stutter steps, bro? Oof. Kylian Mbappe, you still got tricks after missing a penalty like that. Jeez. You see, I think the arrogance is a problem with penalty takers these days. So many stutter steps. The goalkeeper's just watching. He's just like, yeah. You gonna stutter step? Let me follow you. Let me follow you. Let me watch and see what you gonna do. Trash. Those are trash ass penalties. Like, what are you doing? Put it away. Just put it away. Hydration break. Sponsored by. Don't come at me for that. Don't come at me for that. Well done, Bruno. Kylian Mbappe misses a penalty. Hey, like, yo, if Vinicius Jr. is available, I'm sorry. Arsenal, I'm sorry. If Vinicius Jr. is available, Arsenal, this is the rhythm of the night. Arsenal, if Vinicius Jr. is available, come on now. You see that 130 million pounds they're talking about for Morgan Rogers, yeah? That English tax that they on. Because don't get me wrong, it's crazy that City's gonna pay 116 to 130 million pounds for Elliot Anderson. That's madness. And the fact, if I'm Arsenal, I'm not paying nothing over 110 million pounds for Morgan Rogers. I'll tell you that now, for free too. Because listen, just because Man City decided to pay up to 130 million pounds for Elliot Anderson, don't mean he's worth that. All right, that don't even make it the market for that kind of a player. Right. So, if you're Aston Villa and you're looking at that and you're thinking, you know what? If he went for that money, we're gonna sell Morgan Rogers and keep Morgan Rogers. Keep Morgan Rogers. Because we don't need him for 130 million pounds. I'll tell you that much. Arsenal doesn't need a Morgan Rogers for $130 million. We are already currently with the squad we have Premier League champions, reigning, right? Defending. We don't need we don't need Morgan Rogers at $130 million. Oof. Dembele with the shot should have passed. Right? So if Aston Villa think to themselves, we want 130 for Morgan Rogers, okay. Yeah. For somebody who's willing to pay 130 million pounds, you can have it for Morgan Rogers. But if that's the price for Morgan Rogers, look, Real Madrid, what you saying about Vinicius Jr.? How much is this nigga actually? Because he's not looking to renew that contract, and you see that we take him now for 130 million pounds. Right? It's either we take him now for 130 million pounds or we let him run down this contract and possibly get him for free. So what you saying? What you saying, my brother? Because the player ain't happy. If the player ain't happy, you ain't gonna be happy. But I bet 130 million pounds gonna make you happy. I bet Vinicius Jr. on the list for the English Premier League champions gonna make him happy. Because he know the English Premier League champions were in the UEFA Champions League final last season. They were in the UEFA Champions League semi-final the past season before that. No thanks to a quarterfinal trouncing off his own Real Madrid, right? Oh, Vinicius Jr. gonna be interested in an Arsenal move. Best believe that. I mean, if y'all saying, oh, Vinicius Jr. is getting paid £410,000 at Real Madrid right now, okay, Vinicius Jr. is getting paid £410,000. It could even be dollars, but fine. Let's say pounds. Fine. That ain't too expensive. That's not something Arsenal can't do. That's the Supermax. That's his worth. If Real Madrid are willing to pay him that is his worth. And guess what? If Arsenal are able and willing to pay a Kai Havertz £275,000 a week to sit on the bench. Desiree Doué, great save. Bono. Bono. Bono, Bono, Bono. Here's what I'm saying. If Arsenal Football Club are willing to pay Kai Havertz £275,000 to sit on the bench, be in and out of the team to play the finals and not win, whilst the Victor Gyökeres shows up every game in the Premier League and wins you the league. If Arsenal are willing to pay Kai Havertz £275,000 a week to do what he's done up to now, you damn fucking sure right Arsenal Football Club can pay Vinicius Jr. up to £500,000 a week. I guarantee you Arsenal Football Club is capable of doing that. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Let me see. I'm trying to. Where my phone at? Where my phone at? Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone. I'm trying to get my phone. We in Boston, Massachusetts, y'all. For this France versus Morocco quarterfinal game, we in Boston, Massachusetts. We in Boston, Massachusetts, baby. All right. So look. If I'm getting paid £500,000 a week over 5 years, how much is that contract in total for the 5 years? If I'm getting paid £500,000 a week over 5 years, how much is that contract in total for that 5 years? All right. So, a $500,000 contract. Oh, no. Sorry. I mean £500,000 a week. How much would that be over 5 years? Right. Okay. Here we are. £500,000 a week, right? That's £130,000 over 5 years. That's light work. Y'all know what a Supermax NBA contract is. If you're paying a guy £26 million, you're paying a guy 26. You're paying your star man £26 million a week. Because remember, we got American owners, right? Guys who have Nikola Jokovic on NBA contracts, right? These are the owners we talking about, right? Kroenke Sports Enterprises. These are the guys we're talking about, the owners of the LA Rams, the owners of the Colorado Avalanche, whatever, right? These are the guys we're talking about, bro. This is the money we're talking about. If you got a guy who's got Nikola Jokovic, sorry, the Joker, Denver Nuggets. If you watch the NBA and you know the Denver Nuggets and you know Nikola Jokic, the Joker, you know that's one of the biggest contracts in the NBA right now. These are the same owners that own Arsenal. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to Google how much Nikola Jokic's contract is a year. And when you realize how much Nikola Jokic's contract is a year, I want you to think, or I want you to then Google and say, how much is 26 million pounds a year in dollars? How much is that in dollars, right? And when you realize how much that is in dollars, I want you to know that is young money for Qaurter Sports Enterprises. That is that. Do you know how much guys are earning in the NBA? Guys are earning 40, 50, up to 60 million US dollars in a single year. And you want to tell me 26 million pounds a year is too much for Vinicius Jr. at Arsenal Football Club? We got American owners, goddammit. The same owners that got Nikola Jokic on the payroll. We got those owners. So get your money right. Get your money right. Because we about to do this shit. We about to be the Galacticos. Shakira in the house with her two boys. I know Gerard Piqué looking at this thinking, God damn it, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I know I did that wrong. I know it couldn't last. When I knew it was too good to be true, I knew it was true. I knew that was true. I knew it was I knew it was too good to be true. I knew that part was true. I knew that part was true. So now, guys, y'all don't even understand. I need y'all to think about this the way I'm thinking about it. Arsenal Football Club are the same owners of the Denver Nuggets, the same owners who got Nikola Jokic on a payroll. And you thinking they are unable to pay Vinicius Jr. £500,000 a week. If you think that's an impossibility, you got something else coming to you. I'll tell you that much, because over 5 years, that's a £26 million contract. That is light work. Sorry. Over 5 years, it's a £130 million contract, £26 million a year. Light work. That's a bargain for Qaurter Sports Enterprises. That is a bargain, especially considering the money Arsenal's making right now. That's before the Vinicius Jr. jersey sales. Right? I'm talking Arsenal can afford to do that right now before the Vinicius Jr. jersey sales. So now imagine if Arsenal actually signed Vinicius Jr. and the jerseys go on sale. Imagine how many jerseys they sell in a day. Imagine how many jerseys they sell in a week. Imagine how many jerseys they sell before the first day of the season. I want you to think about that. If you think £130 million contract over 5 years is too much, I want you to think about that. Arsenal will make £130 million off of £130 million off of Vinicius Jr. in a year off of flat off jersey sales. They'll make that money back and more. That money you think is too much to pay him over 5 years, they'll make that money back off of him alone in a year. A year and a half max. A year and a half max. Y'all be thinking this sports money is young money. This is old money. This is grown money. Oh, Antoine Griezmann with his daughter. Damn, she looked like her daddy. She looks so much like her daddy. It's ridiculous. But yeah, like if you think, let's even take it to 600,000. 600,000 a week for Vinicius Jr. If you think Arsenal can afford that, you got another thing coming to you. If you think that's too expensive, go see what the Cronkies are paying Nikola Jokic in the NBA a year. Go look at that. Look that up real quick. Look that up. Let me do it for you. Let me do it for you. How much are the Denver Nuggets paying Nikola Jokic a year? I want you to see this. How much the Cronkies are paying Nikola Jokic a year? Oh man. Give it to me in pounds. I want you to see. Because you think 600,000. Right, let me keep it. Oof. Look at Dinya making Bruno make a crazy save. That was a good shot. Right. Nikola Jokic contract. Y'all actually think 26 million pounds a year is too much, is too expensive, is too much for the Cronkies to pay Vinicius Jr. This shit is funny. Okay, I want you to see this because I had AI convert this into pounds, right? Nikola Jokic, current base salary, 44 million pounds a year. Total contract over 5 years, 205.894.673 million pounds. 205, damn near 206 million pounds a year. No, sorry. In total, over 5 years, damn near just under 206 million pounds over 5 years. And you think 26 million pounds a year over 5 years is too much for Vinicius Jr.? Y'all don't understand the game. Y'all don't even understand the game between the game because y'all stuck up in your ways. Y'all don't even understand the game between the game because y'all stuck up in your ways. I'm saying it should be halftime, but I don't know why we ain't at halftime. All right, it should be halftime, but I don't know why we ain't at halftime. But yeah, y'all don't even know what's going on. Halftime. We gone. We have time, people. France 0, Morocco 0. y'all don't, like, guys. If you're an Arsenal fan, you better open your mind up because the possibilities are immense. Imagine Declan Rice in the 6, Bruno Guimaraes in the 8, Eberechi Eze, no, Morgan Rogers in the 10, Victor Gyökeres in the 9, Bukayo Saka in the 7, Bradley Barcola in the 11. man, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't even understand. Yeah, I mean, y'all don't even understand what's going on. Y'all gonna understand though. Y'all gonna understand though, but I I need Arsenal to move correct. Move right. Move correct. Guys, half time, France nil, Morocco nil, Mbappe missed a penalty. It should be 1-0, but it's not. Half time, OGDBNK, like, comment, subscribe. You know, you know what? you know what? God damn it, subscribe, because why not? Actually, why not? Leave us a subscription. I think it's worth it. If I'm gonna be real, I think it's worth it. Listen, I bet there's nobody in the chat right now, but I'm so enthusiastic. I do what I do because I do it like I do it on not doing it on TV. Huh? Y'all don't know. They don't know. Halftime, y'all. Halftime. Second half started, guys. France nil, Morocco nil. This is actually a tricky one, guys. Morocco might put up a surprise here. I'm just saying, Morocco might actually put up a surprise here because, listen, Kylian Mbappe misses a penalty. Where are we going? 0-0 at halftime? Where are we going? What are we doing exactly here? Hey? Like, is this part of the script? Or has Morocco flipped the script? I mean, has Morocco actually managed to flip the script? Because if Morocco didn't flip the script, man, we might be looking at a new world champion in Morocco. I'm just saying. Y'all don't understand what this is, man. We seeing something different in Morocco right here, man. These players have a different kind of belief. They believe they're part of the elite, part of the world's best, right? Morocco are thinking they are part of the world's best and they are playing like it. All right, let's actually watch the second half. I was talking too much in the first half, so I didn't really see what was going on too well. So let's see the second half. Let's see what Morocco actually has for France. But they've they've held their own so far, you know. Here come Morocco. I'm trying to give this a good watch. Morocco is playing with a different kind of confidence, and France is playing like they're wary of the damage Morocco can do. But if I'm to be honest, if I was France, I'd be pushing forward a little more. Oh, that's a good ball, corner. That's a really good ball. Dewey couldn't keep position. Goes off for a goal kick. Manu Kone is actually a really underrated player. Like people haven't realized it yet. I guess because he's black. I guess because he's black. People haven't actually realized it, but Manu Kone, he's a good player. I'm watching Ayub Buadi, sorry. I'm watching Ayub Buadi and I'm watching Manu Kone and I'm thinking, I see more out of Manu Kone than I see out of Ayub Boadi. And that's not to say Ayub Boadi is not a good player. Ooh, speaking of which, Kone is down grabbing his knee. Damn. He looks in quite a bit of pain. I hope it's not too bad. Oriel Chouameni started on the bench today. He's up on his feet now, Kone. Seems to be walking it off. Seems to be walking it off. Guys, there's VAR and there's standby VAR in the latter stages of this knockout World Cup tournament. What is standby VAR? That is like the weirdest thing I've ever known. So now the VAR needs standby VAR. This shit is crazy. So what exactly is the standby VAR for? Is that like in case one of the VAR guys gets injured, or is that to say the VAR guys might make mistakes, so we need a standby VAR just vetting whatever they do, making sure they make the right decision? I don't understand what we're doing. Guys, Morocco is terribly composed on the ball. They're not pressed, they're not rushed for anything. They're doing what they want to do. They're doing exactly what they want to be done. Guys, this is a tricky game. This game can go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, because this game can go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, because this game can go anywhere. This is interesting. I feel like France probably need a more creative eight, so they should probably take out one of the two, Rabiot and Kone, because none of them is actually playing the sixth position. Oh, Kone is good. I'm sorry, Kone is very good. Kone is very good. I like him. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. Manu Kone. I like him a lot. Michael Olise, oh my God, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe, you have got to score that. Kylian. Michael Olise did ever so well. Mbappe's offside though, even still. Oof. Did you see the feet by Michael Olise? Did you see the feet, the footwork by Michael Olise? He went left, right, touch, single movement, left, right. Oh my goodness. Here come France again. Desiree Doué to Kylian Mbappe. The no look back healer. Yo, if let me see. Can't Shirky play the 8? Because honestly, I don't think France need to be playing with two box to box midfielders. I think they can afford to play with one box to box midfielder who's actually playing the 6. Jeez, the feet these French boys have. Wow. I think if they took out like Rabiot, put Kone in the 6, Shirky in the 8, I think that would shift something dramatically in this game. But I'm not mad at Didier Deschamps being cautious in a quarterfinal against a tough opponent like Morocco. I'm not mad at that. Oh, 1-0. 1-0 France. It was coming. It was coming, you know. It was coming. It was coming. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. Morocco have done well, but the one thing they have not done is posed a threat in this game. And that's one thing France have posed. If you look at the expected goals, France has 2, Morocco 0.06 expected goals. So Morocco has had possession, they've looked in control when they've had possession, but they've not looked threatening in possession. France, on the other hand, look at that turn from Manu Kone. Oh my goodness. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Kylian Mbappe is a different breed, though. Like that's just something we have to acknowledge and recognize, because this there's all this chatter about Lionel Messi is like, oh, so amazing, guys. I don't think y'all watch Kylian Mbappe play as much as you think you do. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if that makes sense. I don't think y'all watch Kylian Mbappe play as much as you think you do, because the things this boy does, the things this boy does, my goodness, that goal is just ridiculously good, bro. He takes it all the way around the goalkeeper, around the defender. No. Let me say it right. He takes it all the way around the defender, takes it around the goalkeeper, and tucks it into the far post. Kylian Mbappe is just different, man. He's a different breed. Kylian Mbappe is indeed a different breed. Are you Buadi going off? Cause I be saying, y'all keep telling me this kid's so good. Why are they taking him off right now in the 60th minute, 62nd minute? If he's that good, why are they taking him off? 1-0 down. If he's that good, you keep him in. Surely, if he's that good, you swap the guys around him. You substitute the guys around him, not him. You know? But y'all gonna swear on everything. Y'all gonna swear on everything. Ayub Buwadi is all that. He is not. He's really not. Hey, who am I to say? You know what I mean? Who am I to say? Is Kylian Mbappe injured? On your feet, soldier. On your feet, soldier. Jeez. Ah, ah, ah. No, these guys, they're trying to break Kylian Mbappe now. What is this nonsense? Let me see. Let me see the foul. Jeez. I mean, it's not a heavy challenge. It's just he caught him. He caught him. I guess I can say it looked worse than it was on first look. On first look, it different. Okay, Killian, stop being a bitch. That's what I'm saying. Stop being a bitch, brother. You can't be falling over at every touch. We're not about that life right now. Here come France on the attack. You see that cross from Rabiot, or attempted cross from Rabiot. I feel like a more technically gifted FIFA World Cup goals. Kylian Mbappe 8, Lionel Messi 8, Haaland 7. Who else is on 7? Man, just like that, it's 2-0. I mean, you thought you had yourself a game, didn't you? Just like that, it's 2-0. You thought you had yourself a game, didn't you? You thought you had yourself a game, didn't you? Didn't you? You thought you had yourself a game, didn't you? Didn't you? You thought you had a set. 2-0, 2-0. France is up. Blah, 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 blah. France lead 2-0. France lead 2-0. It was never that close. It's the Ballon d'Or holder, Ousmane Dembele. They let him run all the way through unmarked, and he thought, okay, I see the goal, so why not? First goal, Kylian Mbappe. Second goal, Ousmane Dembele. Goalkeeper, defense, Morocco. Who knows? We don't see them. The difference between Morocco and Senegal as well as Egypt is where Senegal and Egypt pose more of an attacking threat, Morocco tends to be more pragmatic. Hence, they managed to hold France for an hour at nil, you know? But now, 66 minutes, 67 minutes, they're 2-0 down. I mean, Senegal took 2-0 lead to 80 minutes, 84 minutes, whatever the case may be. Egypt took a 2-0 lead. What was it, to 80 minutes as well? Hydration break, y'all. So it's like, it is what it is. France is just too good. All right, people. Hydration break over. What substitutions do we have? Let's see. I think Manu Kone has gone out. Let me see. Let me see real quick. It says Emery. Yeah, Manu Kone has been taken out by Didier Deschamps. Zaire Emery comes in for Manu Kone. That's interesting. That's interesting. Let's see how Zaire Emery does. He seems to be quite lively coming on early. Early on, after coming on, he seems quite energetic. I don't know why you would take off Manu Kone before you take off Rabiot. I don't understand what that is. Jesus Christ. Upamecano. Jeez. What are you doing, brother? Hey, do y'all know this? This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing without knowing what it meant, and they'll just keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing without knowing what it meant, and they'll just keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Listen, if I get flagged for this one, man, y'all don't know how to have fun. Because we in Boston, Massachusetts. France 2, Morocco 0. You know, one thing you can't deny the USA is they've got spectacular facilities. Like spectacular facilities. Like there's not one stadium we've been to that's been a venue that's not a world class facility. And then you know another thing, like the the United States of America you get on social media is not the United States of America that the on ground international fans are witnessing. Like the fans on the ground in the United States of America, Kylian Mbappe is down. Not sure what exactly is wrong. Maybe he just wants a break, substitution. Who knows? It doesn't look like he's got a particular concern to say, oh, I'm going to miss the rest of the tournament. There's no concern on his face to say that. So I think he's just wanting to stop play to make the change. That's what it looks like. Bradley Bacola and Wisa to come on. Oh, it's Mateta coming on. Mateta comes on, not Wisa. I'm sorry, I don't know why I thought Wisa. Jean-Philippe Mateta and Bradley Bacola come on. Kylian Mbappe. Who else went off? Let me see. Desiree Doué. So Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe and Desiree Doué went off. Jean-Philippe Mateta and Bradley Bacola come on. Counter attack France. Morocco managed to get it clear. There's just no urgency from Morocco. I don't know if it's intentional or if it's just their DNA. There's just absolutely no urgency. No, we're 2-0 down. We need to get the ball in a dangerous area to create an opportunity to score as soon as possible. There's nothing like that. Y'all remember how that Ronaldinho, Brazil, the Korea Japan 2002 Brazil, that we're going to play at our pace until we get where we're trying to go. And because we know we're going to get where we're trying to go. You don't get that from Morocco. It doesn't seem like they have another gear where it's like, okay, we're down 2-0, let's press. You don't seem to see that. You don't see that. So it's like, are you guys really trying to get back in the game, or is this the only level y'all have? Look at that. France is just too good, man. No, I'm saying if we're calling a spade, if we're calling a spade, France is just too good. This is not even a contest. It's not even a contest. We just out here. We're vibing. That's what Morocco's doing. We just out here vibing. The weird thing about Morocco, I would have actually started Amrabat over Ayub Wadi just based on the experience alone, especially in a game like this. Because why not bring Ayub Wadi off the bench? I get you want to start him, but why not bring him off the bench? He's 18, 19 years of age. You've got Amrabat, who's an experienced central midfielder. That's why sometimes you look at these decisions that these referees make. Chouamini's still on the bench looking at Chouamini's still on the bench. Who went in for Manu Kone again? I can't remember, but Chouamini's looking at that thinking, how is that not me? Oh, yeah, Chouamini is definitely looking at Zaire Emery thinking, how is that not me? How has Zaire Emery gotten into the French, gotten into this game as a substitute before me? Maybe they put him in because it's 2-0 and they just trying to see it out and they don't really see a threat. They don't really see a threat from they don't really see a threat from Morocco. We got 6 minutes to play, guys. 6 minutes to go in the game. France 2, Morocco 0. They're trying. Just like I'm trying not to fall asleep. Because this game is gone. The game gone. The game gone. I think the Moroccans are resigned to the fact that they're going home, and it's been a good run. I mean, y'all came across world champions. You know, you lost to the world champions. Not current world champions, but you know, recent enough. Recent enough. So this is nothing to be ashamed of. If anything, I'd say, you know what? Now let's work about let's work on having a little more intent in our attacks, a little more emphasis in our attacks, because we're comfortable in position, but we need to pose a threat. Jeez, Elise, man. That was nasty. That was absolutely nasty, Michael Elise. Absolutely nasty. They must know. Four minutes and no more time left. France make a substitution. Jules Conde going off. Mauro Gusto replacing him. Jesus Christ, Michael Olise. That was ridiculous, you know. Usman Dembele gives it away, but Michael Olise, my goodness. My goodness. He's a street baller, like straight up street baller. Here comes Bradley Bacola. Saved by Bono. I don't know why my score sheet is saying 0-0 because it is not 0-0. There you are, 2-0. Ooh. Jean-Philippe Mateta probably should have scored there. He got his head to it before the goalkeeper could arrive at it. Probably should have scored. There was no defensive challenge on him. Probably should have scored. These nuts. France just got ballers, but Morocco's on the right track. They're building well. I feel like next World Cup. I mean, last World Cup they made as far as the semifinals. This World Cup they just didn't. Unfortunate enough, they came up against France. Otherwise, I believe they would have made it back to the semifinals. But when you come against France, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, France are the favorites to win the whole thing. As far as I'm concerned, they're the strongest squad out here. And then you have to put the defending champions Argentina in second below them just because they're the defending champions. You know what I mean? And then I'd say in third place you'd have to put England because on paper they actually have the squad to do the right thing. Whether they can do the right thing is a totally different story on its own. We got 6 minutes at a time. I don't even know where they got the 6 minutes from, but you know, we here. France to Morocco nil. I can't lie. Should I tell you all the truth? I am hungry. I am hungry. Is anybody gonna get a shot off Morocco? Jeez. Like, is anybody gonna get a shot off? It's mad out here, man. Cause I'm cold. Morocco looking, probing for a way through. William Saliba says, nah, Bradley Bakwala on the attack. Usman Dembele said, I'm here. Back to William Saliba, Zaemri, not William. Michael Olise. Michael Olise, Upamecano. Rabio. 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 Jean-Philippe Mateta. Rabio. Jean-Philippe. Rabio. Jean-Philippe. Hey, that's a clear handball right there. I don't know what you're trying to do. We might just give you a yellow card for that. You're the same guy that just came in. I don't know why you think that is okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm dozing. I'm really trying to stay awake. But it's cold and I'm cozy. It's cold and I'm cozy. Zaire Emery is actually not bad in central midfield. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Oh, good save. Good save from Bono. Because it really should have been 3-0 right there. Also, I'm watching Prometheus and I'm thinking to myself, why would, as a human who's never spoken to aliens in your life, never even encountered aliens, but you think for some reason they're gonna share their knowledge with you for eternal life? What gives you that sort of arrogance for you to think you can walk up to these people and ask them to gift you eternal life? That shit is just crazy. I actually don't know how it finished. I haven't watched it to the finish. Just like I haven't watched that was a great goal. Kylian, that was a great goal. Usman's goal as well, very good goal. As a center forward, you have to be opportunistic. You have no choice. That's how you become the best in the world, because at the end of the day, people will say his movement is so great. He always comes up with a goal when we need it, because you always manage to be at the right place at the right time. All I need now is the final whistle. France 2, Morocco 0. Game, set, match, as they say. Thanks for hanging with me, people. Thanks for hanging with me. France is through to semifinals. First team through to semifinals. And they await everybody else. They await everybody else. But great game. Morocco, you'd have hoped there would be a little more attacking emphasis, but they never did. France, though, Mbappe, Dembele, what more do you need? OG DBNK, like, comment, leave a subscription. OG DBNK, it is what it is. Some do say debunk, but hey, we keep it moving. Peace, love, and happiness, y'all.